Notch releases the first footage of XsynthZ,
Rockstar has announced a new game bundle,
Mass Effect 3 Omega DLC has been announced,
and an overhaul for the PS3 store.
All this and more in this week's episode of the R3aper Gaming Weekly Update. Hey, what's up guys, my name is Logan.
And my name is Allan.
And you're watching the R3aper Gaming Weekly Update. First up, Marcus Persson, aka Notch, has released the first footage from his new project called XsynthZ. He has described XsynthZ as a game where you are on a ship that has generators that can be used to power different things in the ship, along with programmable computers. The idea is that every electronic thing in your ship drains your generator. For example, to use your cloaking field, you may have to dim all the lights in your ship for there to be enough energy. You can also use emulated 16-bit computers to control functions on your ship. The footage that Notch uploaded doesn't show much other than how the lighting engine works, and some game mechanics. Overall, I'm really excited for this game to become available.
Second, Rockstar Games confirmed a collection of games that will be released in North America on November 6, 2012 for PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 for only $59.99. The games will include Red Dead Redemption, which is the winner of the 170 Game of the Year awards, Grand Theft Auto Episodes of Liberty City, which features Grand Theft Auto 4, featuring 2 complete games on one disc, The Lost and the Damned and The Ballad of Gay Tony. It would also feature L.A. Noire and Midnight Club Los Angeles, the complete edition.
Next up, we have the Mass Effect 3 Omega DLC release announcement. The announcement was made at the New York Comic Con on Friday. BioWare announced both the release date and the price of the event. It is slated for release on November 27th and will be available on both consoles and PCs at the same time. They said that it would cost $15 or 1,200 Microsoft points. Now the story in the DLC will supposedly follow Aria T'Loak as she tries to take back Omega from Cerberus. This will be the third single-player DLC released for Mass Effect 3.
And lastly, Sony is sprucing up its PlayStation store with a new look and improved functionality in a customer-facing area. The storefront itself is the most obvious change, which has been redesigned to take better advantage of both widescreen and standard definition formats. The main listing will interpierce various characters from relevant games throughout the horizontal scrolling carousel, with easier to find categories specifically for games, movies, and TV shows. The search now intelligently presents options based on current input and can account for common abbreviations like MW3 and typos. Listings can now be filtered by price, as well as content type and peripheral support. The store will also have more agile support for updates, allowing new content to be slotted in regularly instead of infrequent chunks.
And that's it for news. Up next, releases.
In the releases, we got Fable the Journey. Fable the Journey is the story of a man named Gabriel and his horse Serene, and their unforgiving struggles against the villain, the Connect. 50 years has passed since the events in Fable 3, and the heroes of Albion have lost their ability to consistently hit targets with magic. After several long and arduous hours of thrusting his arms back and forward, transforms into an all-powerful mage. He shoots lightning from his fingertips and magically tosses foes to the ground with a subtle wave of a hand. At best, Fable the Journey shows that a first-person Fable game will be pretty damn cool with a controller.
And up next, we have Dishonored, first-person game where you live the life of Convo Atano, a protector to the Empress. Everything goes well until the Empress is assassinated. It is then your mission to find the people responsible and avenge the Empress's death. Now Dishonored is part of a rare breed of games where you aren't forced into a certain playstyle. You have the freedom to do what you want to do. You aren't required to kill someone to complete a mission. If you prefer to go guns blazing, you can. Alternatively, if you prefer to kill silently, that is also an option. Non-lethal methods are also available. This is a great thing that makes this game very appealing to all kinds of players. Not everybody wants Call of Duty or Assassin's Creed style gameplay. Speaking of gameplay, the mechanics of this game make Dishonored a joy to play and a game that is sure to keep you interested for a while. Your character has a host of special abilities such as possessing people and rats, controlling time, and just being generally awesome. Dishonored is now available on consoles and PC.
Lastly, we got Pokemon Black and White 2. This game is a sequel to the 5th generation Pokemon games, Pokemon Black and White. Following up the original, the game introduces a new Pokemon, Genesect, a bug steel type Pokemon. You take on the role of a new trainer who sets off for his or her own journey 2 years after the events of Black and White. And what's the goal of this game? To catch all the Pokemon and become the very best. This game does give Pokemon its first number sequel by picking up the story and adding a handful of new features. But just like every other Pokemon game, it's familiar and addictive.
Well, that's all we have for this episode.
Be sure to tune back next week.
Until then, my name is Logan.
And my name is Allan.
See ya.
Bye.